Guys, welcome back to my garden. I thought I'd give you just a quick tour to go through how things are looking. I haven't been here for a few weeks, so sort of silent and sort of talking. I moved. I had these 3 Maureen Yews that are right here. 1, 2, 3. I had those plugged in. Well, they weren't really plugged in. They were just parked all the way over there. And so I took them out and I brought them back. Not brought them back, but I put them in this spot here so that those 3 now are going to grow to cover that whole area. So that should be good. And then I had a hyssop in behind there as well that I've moved. It was just getting a little bit too crazy in there. I still do not like this whole layout at all. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but right now that's staying. These are my wave petunias. I don't know, guys. They look okay now, but it took a while to get there. I'm not convinced I'm going to get these again next year. And then I've got some zinnias from seed. They're doing well. And then these 3 little guys here, these 3 trees, they're going to be coming out. Actually, there's 4. I forgot. There's a 4th one right back there. Those are going to be coming out and being moved to the front as part of an ongoing hedge project that I'm working on. This is my reblooming lilac, which isn't reblooming anymore. And this is a juniper that was transferred. It was really struggling where it was, as you can tell, but this is actually looking better than what it was. And then down here I have a hydrangea that has no blooms on it. That happens sometimes, so we'll see what happens next year. And then these ones are the same as that other one. Same thing, only one has a bloom on it, but I did move these around quite a bit. So I think these will be their final spot. If anything, I am so guilty about moving things around way too much. Okay, let's get this back to where it should be. That's my gross grass. Okay, I've got my beautiful spruce there. No, that's not a spruce. That is a, yeah, is that a spruce? I think so. Those are the neighborhood dogs losing their mind. That's a phantom hydrangea. And then finally my honeysuckle, which I started down here, is growing all the way up the bird pole. So it's looking pretty cute. I like that. I sort of like that kind of charming kind of look to it. I think that's really pretty. And just along here is just the usual stuff. Nothing big has changed around here, and the only thing we've been slowly doing is along this here. This is obviously quite an eyesore, this whole spot right here, but it's necessary because of my dogs. So if you can see in the background here, I've got these privacy trellises going all the way across the chain link fence, and it just sort of melts into the background. You can't really see it. So I've been adding those slowly as we go throughout the summer and when I find them on sale. So I still have quite a bit to go. So I'm thinking by next year that'll be done, getting all of that completely covered. What else do I have? That is a firelight tidbit. We have an apple tree here. I don't grow any apples, I pinch them off. I just like them for the blossoms. That is a standard burning bush there in the pot. And this is my Serviceberry. Look at it, it is already starting to change color. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. And then down here I've got my Astilbes, which these were transplanted earlier in the year, and then I moved them one more time in good old-fashioned Diana fashion. So I have like a nice little half moon circle here of Astilbes. They're actually doing pretty good considering how much I've beaten them up. Like, I've been pretty rough with them. So next year I'm sure they'll be even better. And then I have that row of the Rose of Sharon right along here. So my camera's doing weird stuff. I have my Rose of Sharon, the row all along here that's gonna grow. That right there is a Clematis, so that'll grow right up that black thing. These have a ton of blooms on them. I'm just waiting for them to pop. This area gets a lot of shade, so I'm actually surprised that these have done so well. These were absolute tiny sticks when I got them. And then I've got my other phantom hydrangea in there. She just loves her life in there. And then over here is the spot that you guys haven't seen that I did. Let me just fix this camera. Right over here, I extended the garden. And I just built it out a little bit. It's not done yet, but it is definitely getting better. And I'm pretty happy with it. So that big tree there, that is a European mountain ash tree. Like, look how tall that is. That's wild. It's gonna be so big and it is gonna be so gorgeous, especially when it grows out and then it just like covers all of that window there. That'll be really lovely. And if I just walk over this way and turn my camera around slowly so I don't get you guys dizzy. Over here is the pool pump shed. I've got some rambling rose growing. And then right over here, I had transplanted a Rose of Sharon right down there. So that's gonna grow nice and big and tall and mix in with the roses, which I really like. And then I transplanted that Hyssop down right here in behind this boxwood. And I'm not expecting any more blooms on it this year. When I transplanted it, I cut it right down just so that it could focus on its roots. And I have a plane going over. That never happens. And then last but not least, I have got my pumpkins and they need a little watering. Their leaves look so sad every day when I come out here, but check out Gerta. This is Gerta the first. This is a giant Atlantic, or an Atlantic giant pumpkin. She's looking pretty big so far, but I've got another one on here as well. Oh, and I think it's done. Somebody started gnawing at it. That's too bad. That's okay. They're hungry, let them eat it, but they better stay away from my big guy. And that's it, you guys. That's my garden tour. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys like it. As always, I'm open to suggestions, how to fix things, how to make things look better. I'm always looking for ways to improve my garden and just make it look nicer and always increase like privacy and stuff like that, which, you know, takes time and I've been working on. And yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I will see you back here again on Monday. Bye-bye.